8 years old and I am from San Antonio, Texas in the United States. Today, my look was inspired by the designer who made it after I gave her the color palette. I have no creative muscles. As a queen, I just like to be clean and pretty. I am a singer, first and foremost. The queen comes secondary. When it comes to clothes, it's not my forte. I just put on what I'm given. So Texas is like good food, chunky people like me. There's not really much more to it than that. But the number one important thing about Texas is the food. The drag scene in Texas is super heavy pageant based, but as of recently, they've started embracing more like alternative drags, and I'm really loving the direction it's heading in. I do have a little bit of a pageant background. The first pageant I competed in and won was Corpus Christi US of A at Large, and I am your reigning Miss Montrose US of A at Large right now. I always tell people they are wonderful and that I love them. But if you're my little drag baby, I will talk about your saggy and your loose because you got 16 kids. My favorite singers have got to be the classic divas, my Aretha Franklin, Etta James, Whitney Houston. I had the pleasure and honor of singing with the wonderful Miss Patti LaBelle. Oh, I just love a good powerhouse vocalist. Miss Ada does not lip sync. I do not do that. I have been a professional singer for 15 years of my life. If I take all this off, I am still a professional vocalist. I am still fantastic. I just may not be as fabulous. I decided to compete on Queen of the Universe because I felt like it was a show catered towards individuals like me who picked up drag as a way to move forward as singers. So it just felt like the place for me to be, and I'm so happy to feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. My strategy going into this is just I have to stay in the mindset that I'm not competing with anyone but myself. I've done just about everything. I've headlined festivals, prides, I've done stadiums, I've done small prides in churches, I've done it all. But really, I'm just here to do the best that I can, and I'm hoping that that's enough to take me to the crown. When it comes to my overall drag skills, I know that I can do my makeup pretty fast, and I think that'll help me when it comes to getting ready day to day here in the competition. I'm a lot more versatile artistically and musically than people might realize, so I'm really excited to maybe have the opportunity to show some of that. I want to win because I want nothing more than to sing for the rest of my life to people all over the world and just make an entire living taking care of myself, doing what I love, and taking care of the people that I love, doing something that I'm really passionate about. I plan to make the USA proud by winning and being the queen of the universe. I don't know.
Hello, I'm Aria B Cassadine. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm grown. I'm an adult. You don't need to know how old I am. This look, it was a gown that I had, and it wasn't winning. So I took it and put splits in it, and that wasn't enough. And then I took these appliques and I just kept putting stuff on it until I was satisfied, and now I'm satisfied. Oh, I'm definitely a glamour queen. I come from a very extensive pageantry background. I am a former Miss Black America. I have competed in more pageants than I am willing to name. Atlanta is known as kind of a mecca or a hub for drag entertainers all over the state. Girls from all over the country travel to Atlanta just to pick up what it is that they can. Atlanta drag phrases. The biggest one, I kid you not, it's not a phrase, it's just a word. Everybody is bitch. Bitch, you walk in, something pisses you off. Bitch, you walk in, your favorite girlfriend, hey bitch, wake up in the morning. Bitch, B-I-T-C-H, bitch. My favorite singer of all time is Sissy Houston. That is not a joke. I mean that with all seriousness. I love that lady. All that wobble and I love it. I heard they was giving away some money, so I want a return on my investment. But in all seriousness, as a kid, you don't really know your purpose. You just kind of do because it comes natural for you. Drag just kind of came natural for me. So I kind of came up with this idea that, you know, there may be this opportunity for me to sing and do drag and do this whole theater thing. Some kind of way I would be how they met in the middle. Then this popped up and it was kind of like, light bulb, this is what I was waiting for. The thing that will make me stand out, I have amazing teeth. Because we've seen a lot of other, you know, drag shows and, you know, girls don't have nice teeth. They don't! I'm gonna be able to pull on emotions or heartstrings that other girls may not necessarily be able to do through the music because, like I said before, I'm a singer, but I like to think of myself as an actor. All of my drag 101, like all the stuff that, you know, like straight world thinks that we should all know how to do, I actually do know how to do. Win, that is my strategy. Do what's necessary to win. So if that means that I show up and my dress has a rip in it and I need to cut the bottom off the dress, if that's what I need to do in order to win, I'm gonna do it. If I show up and I don't have any hair, that means that I have to shave my head. Hopefully I don't. Please don't let me have to shave my head, Lord.
Oh, hi there. It's me, Betty Bitchslap. I am 29 years old and I'm from Copenhagen, Denmark. So young. I was going for Queen of the Universe realness. What would I look like if I was, in fact, the Queen of the Universe? Which I very soon will be. Trashy yet fashy, and that pretty much sums it up. Copenhagen is beautiful. Copenhagen is expensive. And that's just like me. I absolutely love the Copenhagen drag scene. I mean, it's so creative, it's so diverse. There are so many queens that I really look up to. And some of them I look down upon, but it's okay. I speak 2.5 languages. Americano, Danish, and then I halfway speak German. The Danish queens use the American lingo mixed in with Danish, so it turns into this disgusting hybrid. Okrut, house down, boot, night. I don't even know. You would come straight from like a Danish sentence and then just throw in okrut at the end. A beautiful wannabe language. I am obsessed with Danish musician, singer, producer Thomas Troelsen. He takes pop music seriously, and I love that. Oof. Singing is so important to my drag, or at least having a microphone is important to my drag. I feel like I can connect with the audience with a microphone. I can talk to them, I can sing for them, I can change on the spot. Sometimes I just look, sometimes I just am, sometimes I sing, sometimes I lip sync. It's drag. It can be whatever. I am always up for a challenge. I am always out to grow and to see how far can I push my drag. Can I do this? I probably can, but I still want to see, can I do this? I probably can. Honestly, I'm just gonna be super cool. I'm gonna have amazing looks, I'm gonna have cute songs, and it'll be like, oh, she's so interesting. Let's have her win. I really love to play with the intersection between the masculine and the feminine. And that's what I'm gonna bring to my fashion, to my vocals, to the entire competition. Do I wanna make Denmark proud though? Am I in this for Denmark? Or am I in this for... I wanna show the people back home that we have what it takes in our tiny, weeny, whiny country to make it on an international stage and be amazing. No, I really want to win because I've been dreaming about buying my own summer house for years and it takes money.
Hey, I'm Cheyenne Valentino, 41 years of age, from the windy city of Chicago, Illinois. My look today was inspired by Effie Trinket from the Hunger Games. She always was so stylish, futuristic, and at the same time serving regalness and glamour. I consider myself one of the regal girls. I'm not really one of the girls that's really into the big extravaganza of drag. I consider myself more of a female illusionist, the illusion that causes confusion. So the Chicago drag scene is dry, honey. No, I'm just kidding. Chicago drag used to be all about emulating a woman being feminine, being gorgeous and glamorous. It's changed a bit now. There's a much larger plethora of queens out there to see. So I would say it went from more regal to rumbly. I am more on the regal side, but I can rumble if I want to. Oh, some of my favorite US singers, the late great Whitney Houston, whom actually inspired me to sing, Jennifer Hudson, Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle, the late great Aretha Franklin. So many of the older singers really sang and they really brought what it is with music, the love and the joy that music used to be, besides all the beepity pop. I am a live singer and I am a lip singer as well. Whatever the money calls for, honey, I am there to do it. Not anything, though. Actually, funny thing, I knew nothing about competing for Queens of the Universe until my girlfriend, Roxy Andrews, hey Rox with 2 X's, she sent me an inbox of a flyer for Queen of the Universe and she was like, literally, bitch, this has your name on it and you better go and do it. And voila, here I am at Queen of the Universe. What will make me stand out amongst the other queens? Well, first of all, honey, I'm a 260-pound black man in drag. That alone is gonna make me stand out. And this voice is a woman. That's what's going to make me stand out, darlings. My strategy going into the competition is to pound the competition. That's my strategy. Other skills I bring to the table beyond singing is my fierce, flawless, and flirtatious fighting personality. I feel in order to stand in front of the world, you have to have personality, and that's something, unfortunately, a lot of queens don't have. I am going to make the United States of America proud because I'm going to represent with 100% authenticity with being no one but myself, the fierce queen and the fabulous singer that I am. I want to win Queen of the Universe, honey, like everyone else, honey, so I can get a big fat ass paycheck and travel the world so everyone can see all of this fine fearlessness, honey. That's why.
Welcome to Queen of the Universe!
From executive producer RuPaul, 14 global drag superstars.
G'day!
Namaste.
All live vocals.
Absolutely no lip syncing.
They'll represent their countries
Denmark. China.
Brazil.
and compete for the crown.
Keep calm and sing on.
I'm gonna win this crown for Mexico.
Let the drag extravaganza begin!
Queen of the Universe. New series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Hi, lindas. I'm Grag Queen. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Canela, Brazil. So my look today was inspired by the universe, you know? It's like she was crowned in another planet, you know what I mean? She just came here to snatch the crown and the Earth planet. Like she just got the Venus, the Uranus one, and now she's getting to your planet. Growing up in Canela was very crazy for a queer person. I got lots of traumas and stuff like this, but it doesn't matter. It's just like making me look gorgeous and on the Queen of the Universe right now. You gotta know the drag scene in my country is huge. We got like very, very fierce and competitive drag queens. I know how to be fierce, you know what I mean? I speak Portuguese and a little bit of English, like this I'm doing right now. No. Who is her? Who is she? Quem é ela? Tá chocada, né? Tá chocada que a minha mãe is in the Queen of the Universe. And we are so fancy. Tá passando? Get ready. I won my team Brazil. Let's go, Team Grag Queen. I know we got it. Let's show them. The thing in Brazil, we got to get like lots of popular singers, and they are most of the times drag queens. We got rhythm, we got uniqueness, we got heart. We support ourselves, we have power, our art to our people, you know. My favorite one is Gloria Groove. She is my sister. I love her voice, I love her energy. I love Lineker, I love Anita, I love Ludmilla, I love everyone. And mainly, I love me. I gotta love me. So actually, for me, if it was like a regular drag race or stuff, I would never be here because I don't know how to sew and I don't know how to do this stuff. But it's singing, it's being pretty and showing butt, you know what I mean? It was made for me. I didn't come here to be a diva. I just want to be unique. I just want to rap. I just want to show you my abilities. You're gonna find me doing opera. You're gonna find me whistling around. I'm gonna show you what Brazil is. Brazil. My strategy, most of the times, will be pretending that I didn't understand what the people said. If you're gonna come for me, you better be very, very clear because I'll be just thank you and stuff, smiling. I'm very good at social media, so I know how to deal with people. I know how to make them smile. I know what people like. It's not just about singing, it's just about making that work. You know what I mean? I really think this moment is gonna be very cool to be representing Brazil because my president sucks and I hate that piece of and we are going through like very, very bad times, and so I wanna be that model that I wish I had when I was a teenager. Oh, that's hard English, I got it. I'm not here to win, but it's gonna happen, you know. This gig is mine, bitch. You're gonna find out.
G'day, mate. My name is Gingzilla, and I've been around the sun 35 times, but my soul is infinite. And I'm representing Sydney, Australia. Oh. This look is inspired by Kylie Minogue's Put Yourself in My Place film clip from the 90s. Look it up, it's gorge. And she's referencing Barbarella, the 60s kind of space kind of movement. Every queen needs a little spacesuit when she's out in space trying to take over the universe. And I've got my anti-gravity spray. Oh, just like that. Done. What kind of queen am I? Obviously, I'm a one-of-a-kind, unique goddess. You ain't never seen nothing like this before. I know a lot of queens say that, but obviously, look at me. Okay, so the singers that I look up to are cabaret greats. I love Legata Chocolat, I love Iota, I love Meow Meow, I love Lady Rizzo. If you don't know who these people are, go on Google, click, 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 and look them up. They're incredible. I have a lot of beard in my face, so it's really hard to lip sync and have it all in my mouth kind of like seen, unless I go like this. Singing is the most vital thing to my drag. Lifetimes ago, I started drag, and everyone was like, what? Drag queens sing? And I'm like, yes, drag queens sing. And they were like, what? I don't believe you. And I was like, it's real. And they were like, wow. And I was like, yes. I make myself laugh, darling. That's it. I wanted to compete on Queen of the Universe because I finally found a title suitable for me. The things that are gonna make me stand out are, I'm really lovely. I'm just a big beam of light ready to shine my wonders through the screen to you at home. I bring the drag skills of fabulosity, as in, check out these rockets. I am going to make Sydney, Australia proud by being my best authentic self. Australians are so open, they're very friendly, they're just a life of the party. They are just the kindest, most loving, most friendliest people you will ever meet. So I hope that I will do that by just being me. I want to win because it will be a testament for all the incredible hard work that I have put into my drag over the last so many years. I have been through ups and downs. I have worked for all the major companies, all these amazing stars. I have done it all. And I think a little tiny crown on top of this gorgeous head of hair of mine would look cute. I think that's it.
Hi everyone, it's me, Jujubee. I'm 25 years old, plus 12, from Boston, Massachusetts, the USA. Gosh, okay, well, this look is literally what the Queen of the Universe would wear as she travels across galaxies. I don't have a thought to finish with. Okay, so Boston drag queens will call each other chowder hounds. Or maybe I'm making this up, but maybe I'll make it a thing if I say it. They'd be like, hey, chowder hound. Really nasty, I think, right? Boston drag is incredible. I love every single queen there, and I'm so happy to be representing Boston right now. Darlings, I'm here to take over the world, and then the universe. Some really popular US singers I look up to are Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Whitney Houston, and Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. Oh, and RuPaul. I'm a lip syncer, I'm a live singer, I'm a live syncer, I'm a lip singer, and a tongue twister giverer. What made me want to compete in Queen of the Universe is the fact that I get to be in drag and I get to sing live. Music is my first love, drag is my second love, so to combine the two together, it's like a feast of good juju. Am I gonna stand out in this competition? Yes, I am, and this is the reason why. I'm gonna stand out in this competition because I'm Jujubee. Hello. Jujubee is kind, she's gentle, she's caring, really talented, beautiful, really modest, and pretty. I'm gonna be everybody's best friend. I'm gonna convince them that I'm a kind person, and then I'm going to emotionally manipulate every single queen here until I'm the last one standing, singing. I plan on getting second place, and then the United States of America will be like, oh my gosh, we love number 2. I want to win because I've never won anything in my entire life. And I think this might be the last competition for me. You know what I am? I'm herpes. I will come back over and over again. You can treat me, but you can't cure me. Here I am, bitches. You can't get rid of me. Ever.
Hello, darlings, it's me, Voix. I'm 41, and I'm representing London, UK. Well, darlings, I'm 90% glamour, 10% champagne. Bold, fabulous, glamorous. What more do you need? I'm intergalactic. I'm ready to conquer the cosmos. From Paris to Pluto, I'm already global. I mean, sit me in front of an alien, I won't be fazed. I'll pour them a pint and sing them a back catalogue. Oh, the drag scene in London is super hard. You've got all these young baby queens, you know, just appearing from nowhere. You know, like Thriller, like zombies coming up through the ground, just like, ah, ah. And they all think they know what they're doing. I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm experienced, I'm knowledged, and that's why I'm fabulous on the London scene. Is there a thing that London drag queens say? Probably, why does Voix get all my work? That's probably something. Who are my favourite singers? Well, I'm drawn to all the big, strong women. Your Dame Shirley Bassies. You know, there's not really that many, is there? I think there's only Dame Shirley Bassey and me that are making commercial success. So, you know, watch this space, Dame Shirley. I'm coming to take Dame Voix. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Dame Voix. I like that. No, I always sing live, always have sung live. Singing is very important to me. You know, I do stand-up comedy and I sing live. Without singing, well, it was pointless being called The Voice if you don't sing, isn't it, really? I'd just be called Nil Voix. I barely know the lyrics to the songs I sing live, so lip-syncing I'd be terrible. Why did I enter Queen of the Universe? Well, you know when you open an email and you mean to click unsubscribe and you accidentally click enter? Well, that's what happened to me, and here I am. But I'm very excited. I've done all sorts of TV shows, movies, radio shows. This is Voix's next big challenge. You see, I tend to blend into the background a lot of the time with the general public, so I think you'll find me understated, low confident, and quite quiet. No, you won't! How do I plan to make the UK proud? Do you know what? In a lot of these shows, it's always about the Americans in Europe, isn't it? Well, it's time the UK had a reigning queen of its own, and I'm here to wave the flag. Trust me, there will be no British exit from this competition. when you get to my age, you're just grateful to be anywhere, really, just to be out the house, quite frankly. I want to win the show, to wear the crown. I want to come, just give me the crown now. Save the weeks of agony. I've got an empty suitcase. Thank you very much. Queen of the universe. Goodbye. You see, I'm English. I'm good at waving, like the Queen. Waving all the other queens. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Leona Winter, I'm 26 years old and I'm coming from Paris, France. So my look, it's quite feminine, but really futuristic. I've been putting a lot of colors because I'm a colorful girl, trying to be fishy, glamorous, chic, and couture. I grew up in a really small village in the mountains of the south of France. It hasn't been so easy to grow up in this little village because mentalities are a little bit more closed than in the cities. But my family were really surrounding me, so I've been growing up like a little diva in my family. For me, to be on drag is everything. It gives me confidence, it gives me strength. To be on drag and singing is my really way to express myself. If I don't do it, I really feel depressed. That's not really true, but okay, we keep it. The French drag scene is more about imitation and also lip syncers. There is not a lot of drag singers in France, but we have good ones. I don't have the pretension to can represent every queen in France. I'm a glamorous queen, really respectful, quite discreet, but if I really have to tell you something, it's gonna be in your face. I never do something in the back. Maybe you don't think I'm a fierce queen, but on stage, I am. My favorite French singers are Dalida, Edith Piaf. I like the classic singers, but also more modern like Amel Bent, like Jennifer, well, Vita, for example. I came to Queen of the Universe because I want to challenge myself. Of course, it's a challenge with the other queens, but I really want to be surprising me as well. I want to surprise my public, the fans who are following me, and I want to surprise the judges, so I will give everything. Maybe my difference can be my emotional songs, the emotion, the messages I can put in the songs. Of course, I have 3 octaves and a half, so my vocal skills maybe can help me, I think. Of course, I want to win Queen of the Universe. I've been working so hard for so many years. I've been sacrificing so much of my life, a little bit of my husband, my friends, my family, and I hope I deserve the title. Let's see if I win. I hope so.
Welcome to Queen of the Universe!
From executive producer RuPaul, 14 global drag superstars.
G'day!
Namaste!
All live vocals.
Absolutely no lip syncing.
They'll represent their countries
Denmark,
China,
Brazil.
and compete for the crown.
Keep calm and sing on.
I'm gonna win this crown for Mexico.
Let the drag extravaganza begin!
Queen of the Universe. New series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Hi, I'm Matante Alex. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Montreal, Canada. Alright, so the look today, it's a little bit like Alien, you know, Queen of the Universe. She went for it. It's like a gay superhero villain, something like that. My friend designed it, and I think it's like me to the T. Matante Alex is bold, colorful, conceptual. I bring always a lot of energy to the stage. I don't take myself too seriously. I love to have fun. The Montreal drag scene is very eclectic. It's based around cabaret mostly, so people come, sit down to watch a show. There's a lot of comedy, lots of theater. The queens are amazing and so different from one another. Like, it's a very cool place for drag is Montreal. If you talk to a queen and you say like, "Salut ma chum," say like, "Hey bestie," be hey my friend, something like that. That's something we say all the time, kind of overused. My favorite Canadian singer is probably Shania Twain. I think she's amazing and gorgeous and everything. She's basically a drag queen and a country gal like me, so. I need to sing, I wanna sing. Singing is super important to my drag. I put on a lot of original musics. I have lots of music videos out there, and I just love bringing the visual aspect of drag and marrying it to the music. I think that's the best part of it all. That's why I wanted to be a pop star when I was younger, and now I get to be that kind of pop star that I always wanted to be. I just really wanted to compete on Queen of the Universe to, like, you know, kill it on the international scene and then come back to my hometown and just be a French pop star on the rise. That's what I want. I think I'm gonna stand out in this competition because I'm gonna have the best looks. That's undebatable, sorry. I plan on making Canada proud just by being myself. I know they already love me over there, so like they're just gonna be so proud to see me like on this stage and like with the dancers and the projections and the scenes. Even me, I'm excited. I want to win because I want to repay a couple of my costumes, and also like it's just gonna feel so validating. I haven't been told a lot in my life that I have like a nice voice, so hopefully I'm getting to like explore singing on a stage, and hopefully that's cute enough for this competition.
Hi, I am Novaczar, the Empress of the Galaxy. I am 25 years old and I am from New York City. I wanted to embody the Empress of the Galaxy. We kind of went with this like futuristic, like Marie Antoinette, but like in space, on acid, cyber sort of fantasy. Very casual, really. So Novaczar is a siren. She is a witch. She's a mermaid. She's a member of the Capitol from the Hunger Games, non-binary, leading lady in distress. Multi-talented, multi-dynamic, versatile, but only in drag. Don't get it twisted. I'm a New York City queen, and I'm representing New York City, which is a lot of pressure. There are high, crazy dancing queens. There's like your fashion club kid sort of moment. Pageant queens as well. It's kind of like a mixture of everybody. It's like a melting pot of drag. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's like my phrase. I have multiple. I'm like sickening work, and then I say party, but not the like adored Delano Mayhem Miller party. It's like when Katya said that to Alaska and All Stars 2, and it was like so serious. The most iconic moment that's ever happened on television. Do not argue with me. Singing is not only really important to my drag, it's also really important to me as a human being because there's been so much that I've been through in my life and so many things that I go through on a daily basis. And for me, it's sort of this way to not only escape from all of that, but also share my art through my singing, and hopefully it touches other people emotionally. I freaking love singing, and I feel like it's my superpower to the world. Oh my God, well, I wanted to compete on Queen of the Universe because one, my name is Novaczar, the Empress of the Galaxy, and this is called Queen of the Universe, so like tandem, hello, winner, crown it immediately. And I have always loved the idea of mixing my drag with my singing and making it like kind of a marriage, and literally that's what this show is doing, and I'm super excited to show you guys what I've got. I have a crazy high range. I also can do a lot of different things with my voice in terms of I can sing a lot of different genres. You're gonna hear some country, you're gonna hear some rock, some pop, some ballads, okay. And every time you see me, I look completely different. I'm very well known for not repeating looks, and like I said, I'm a shapeshifter, I'm a chameleon, and I think that definitely is going to help me stand out in this competition. I think that what's gonna make them the most proud is that I'm authentic, I'm real, I'm honest, and I think that's really all that you can ask for when it comes to a situation like this. I have worked for this my entire life. I was made for this. If you would have told me when I was like a little kid that this is where I was going to be, I would not believe you. And I'm here to show people, if you put your mind to something, you can make that happen. And all it needs is a crown.
Hello, I am Regina Voce. I am 40 years old, oh my god. And I am from Mexico. My outfit is full of stones because they represent the stars, and I am a star. And of course, I am very expensive, so I like stones very much. You see that very much from me. I come from Mexico City. The drag scene in Mexico is full of beautiful queens. It's a beautiful country. It has it all. It has everything. Well, in Mexico City, I am a chingona drag. Because chingona means that I can do everything I want and I make it happen. Actually, my name means Regina Voce, means the queen of the voice. So it's not only important, is what she is. She's a singer. I'm very competitive and I think I'm one of the best in the world. I am already the queen of the voice. So now I want to conquer the universe. I only sing live. I mean, I can lip sync, but why would I? My favorite Mexican singers are Lucero, Gloria Trevi, Alejandra Guzman, Alejandro Fernandez, just to mention some. I'm triple threat. I'm a 360 artist. I am an actress, a singer, and also a dancer, so I have a lot of things to show and to offer. For me, it's not only singing and doing high notes, and I really take care about what I am saying. My strategy is to enjoy every moment. I don't want, honestly, I'm not here to show off, yes, of course, but just to really enjoy every moment. I think that I really can represent the drag queens in the world because I would do it with passion, with talent, artistically, respectfully, and of course with a lot of love.
Namaste everyone, this is Rani Ko-HE-Nur and I'm from Mumbai, India. If you want to know how old I am, just Google it. So I am known as the Golden Glamazon, but I chose silver because it's very intergalactic and I was just running a little late for my marriage with Dr. Spock. My name is Rani Ko-HE-Nur, so Rani means queen. And Ko-HE-Nur is the most exquisite diamond. I think I made my mom proud with this name. I do everything. I don't do everyone, but I do everything. And that's good for this competition and just outside. I think I'm not going to be boastful, but I am the Indian drag scene. And I'm so happy to Queen of the Universe, and I'm thankful for bringing me here. The flight was long, but she likes everything long. So I am probably one of the only singing queens in India. There's a lot of beautiful queens as well. I think that by default, we just have fabulous hair, and I think my natural hair is bigger than this damn wig. We've got great genes, and I'm not gonna be modest about it. But some of the queens are fantastic. I also perform with some of them. I mostly perform with my band, which is all boys, and then me. I have some male energy as well. Some male energy. I just call everyone a kutti. Kutti is bitch. But it just sounds like cute. You're a kutti, I'm a kutti, everyone's a kutti. Some of my favorite moments of my life are from the 90s Indian indie pop scene. When I was growing up, I thought that these women, these cisgendered women, were actually drag queens. They were that fabulous, right? And they weren't. But now I'm friends with them. And they're gonna watch me. So Shweta Shetty, Usha Uttup, Falguni Pathak, and Sunita Rao, Sona Mohapatra, I love them. For me, my drag involves a lot of singing, as I said, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in drag clubs because we don't have any. In India. We have one where I was born. I always used to think that there isn't enough Asian representation, South Asian representation. I've never seen any Indian queen that is born in India, brought up in India, and is representing India. There's Priyanka. I love Priyanka, but she's half Indian and she's Canadian. And there is so much beauty in India that I wanted to show. And I think that this is the reason why I wanted to come here and just sing, perform, make everyone happy. I can dance, I can do comedy, I can speak well, I host. Does good looks count? Then that. I think for me, the biggest accomplishment is just me standing here, and every queer child that has been made to believe that they're not worth it is gonna look at me and feel represented. And I think that that's how I'm gonna make the Indian queer community proud. So I helped launch the first 2 transgender clinics in India, and I want there to be more of that, because healthcare is important. Healthcare is for everyone. And when I realized that there's like this cash prize, I want to donate like it to 5 of my favorite institutions that are working for transgender welfare and in different spheres. I want to just make sure that anybody who's like thrown out of their house for being LGBT has like a safe space to go. So we're planning on creating a shelter home. I'm a people's queen.
Hello guys, I'm Woowu. I'm from China and I'm 28 years old and I'm single. Ah. I'm going for this a little bit alien princess look. So I have my big bow tie behind me, which I love. And I love the color of purple and green, my favorite combo. I have this feminine side and I have the edgy side. Under this perfect hair and makeup, I'm actually a butch queen who lives inside a Barbie. The drag scene in China is growing bigger and bigger. Now you can see more and more and young people are doing drag, so I'm kind of a old queen. Oh, yes, Mola. Oh my God, it was a dumb phrase when you get something like yes, like yes, Mola, yeah, yes, Mola, yes, Mola, like this. It means nothing, to be honest. It means nothing. But it just everybody say it in China. All of my drag performance is all surrounded by singing. It's because it's just make me feel special. You cannot find a lot of singing drag queen in China, so I'm probably the only one. Oh no, I have another one. It's my friend, so I can say only one. Okay. My favorite singer is Christina Aguilera. I love her so much. I love that power, yeah. Christina, I love you so much. You are my idol. You carry me through my high school life. Yes, thank you so much. I'm not here just to competition. I'm here to make friends too. I mean, it's an opportunity that it's really rare. You got to meet everybody from around the world, especially the pandemic happened, and it's such a rare opportunity. I'm going to show them what a good drag queen should look like or should be. I love everybody. I see everybody in their own way, and I see their goods in them, and you have to be beautiful inside and outside. I can do makeup. I can do my own laundry. I have my look, I have my voice, I have my personality, I have love, I have kindness. So, it should be me.
Welcome to Queen of the Universe.
From executive producer RuPaul, 14 global drag superstars.
G'day.
Namaste.
All live vocals.
Absolutely no lip syncing.
They'll represent their countries
Denmark,
China,
Brazil.
and compete for the crown.
Keep calm and sing on. I'm gonna win this crown for Mexico.
Let the drag extravaganza begin.
Queen of the Universe. New series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Hi, I'm Leona Lewis, and I'm a singer-songwriter, and so excited to meet the queens. I think the essential qualities to being a pop singer are to Sing from the soul, have connection, have fun, really love what you do, and to just be the best at what you do. I mean, I was in a competition myself, a singing competition, and there is a lot of pressure, but I think the one thing that always stuck with me is to just be true to myself and to what I do and sing from the heart. The first time performing live to a huge crowd was just amazing. I have been performing since I was a little child, but to get up on an international stage is always so incredible, especially when people are singing your songs back to you. That just fills my heart with so much joy. I'm so excited about this show because it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be fabulous. I love the creativity and craftsmanship that goes into drag and the attention to detail. So I'm just so excited to see the spectacles on stage. I think I'm someone that really looks for the vocals. Obviously, I'm a vocalist and I'm all about, hearing how people work with their voices. Not necessarily meaning that they have to have the biggest range or anything like that, but just how connected are you to your soul? How connected to you are the music? Are you a storyteller? That's what I like to see on the stage come across when I see a musician perform. Beyond the voice, I think if you're just true to yourself, you're real, you're you, I feel like that will always shine through and people will always gravitate towards that. Knowing what you have to offer is unique. Everyone is unique in their own way, so not trying to replicate anyone else or copy anyone else, just using your unique talent and showing that in the best light possible. I'm so excited about the panel and the judges. There are just some icons on there, so I'm excited to just sit with them and have a fun time watching the show.
My name is Michelle Visage, judge on Queen of the Universe, and I cannot wait to meet these queens. So as a seasoned Drag Race judge, I am excited to make the transfer over to Queen of the Universe because let's not forget, first and foremost, I'm a singer. So I'm excited to see these queens sing. From a contestant's point of view, I know there's a lot of pressure on these queens because not only are they used to singing all the time for their family and friends, but getting up there in front of people that they know judge kind of harshly, it's very nerve-wracking. But if you have it in your blood, nothing will stop you, and I believe that they do. My advice would be for these queens to try to be as authentic as they can. Think of just being on the stage and performing the song for yourself, for your family, for your friends. Don't think about us. Don't think about the millions of people watching. Think about the song in the moment. Be present. I've been lucky enough to be able to tour internationally as a performer, as a singer, as a fake dancer. Nonetheless, I got to tour internationally, and what it's told me is that really it's not about the language, it's about the language of voice. It's about the performance, it's about skill level and confidence. So if they can kind of use all of that to perform top-notch every time, then it's a home run for all of them. I think what's different with Queen of the Universe is it is singing first, drag second. So I think that we're here to do a singing competition like no other. It's never been done before. And then, of course, we're not only judging them on their incredible voice, but, what they look like as well. It is a total package after all, and drag queens are the new pop stars. I think the way that I judge is just the way that I judge. On RuPaul's Drag Race, on Ireland's Got Talent, wherever I judge here now on Queen of the Universe is kind of me. I'm authentic to who I am. I want these queens to be the best that they can be, so I'm gonna push them, maybe a little bit more than they're used to being pushed, but it will all come from love and me wanting more because they can give more. The Michelle face has to come. Shakira's hips don't lie, this face don't lie. Being a star is much more than just singing or just acting or just dancing. Being a star is that certain je ne sais quoi. You have to have that kind of it factor that we're looking for. And I think a big help in that is releasing, letting go, not producing yourself to be something you think you want us to be because we see through that. So I would tell these kids to get up there and be the most authentic you can be, and out of that will come the voice, and it all will make sense. I think being a standout in this competition is gonna be more than just an incredible voice. We will all be smitten by an incredible voice, but when you put the character into it, the personality, the confidence, I think a total package involves so much more than just a specific talent. There's a feeling that you get, and when you see it, you know it. It's a superstar in the making.
Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel. I'm a world famous drag queen, no big deal, and I am a judge on Queen of the Universe. Being a drag competition veteran myself, I know what it's like to win, to lose, to soar, to flop. I know what it's like to have Michelle look right at you and tell you that, you are horrible. So I am very empathetic to the competitors. I'm gonna give them the information they need to win. I love that wig that doesn't fit your head. I loved when you didn't know the words to the song. Oh, that lumpy padding is very beautiful. That's not gonna be me. And I'm gonna come at it very multi-level marketing, like, what makes you afraid of success? Come in the back door, which for drag queens, not new. The pressure in competing in a show like this is very high because in drag, we do whatever we want and no one tells us anything. And drag competition is about doing what you're told and having it evaluated. So it's a completely different skill set. Completely different skill set. Trust your instincts. That little thing that says, should I do this? Should I f around and do this? Yes, you should. It will work. And that little voice that goes, is this not gonna work? It's not gonna work. My instinct today was to wear this. And it was a good instinct. International drag queens tend to be better all-around performers. Kind of like in the States, there's New York queens and they tend to be dancer, actor, singers. Internationally, the drag queens are very multi-talented. Versus in the States, I think people get famous for like, she just sings, she just or like for me, my beautiful body. You know, people get famous for a lot of different types of things. For me, it was modeling. Listen, lip syncing, the music goes on. You forget the words, you snap your femur, the song continues. If you're singing, the song stops with you. So it's a lot more like driving a compact car versus driving a flaming school bus. I'm excited to see queens from the UK, possibly. They tend to be like New York queens, very good performers. Brazil has like the most beautiful queens in the world. I think it's time for the Republic of Chad to be represented. You never know. Drag queens at their hearts are producers, so asking drag queens to put on the best live singing show of their life every night, it's a great idea. Kind of like asking me to judge, another great idea. I think I'm going to be empathetic, yet honest, because when I was competing, I wanted to be told exactly what I could improve. You were great, everything you did was great. Everything you do is wonderful and perfect. Michelle? No, that's not gonna be me. Well, Michelle previously judged me as a competitor, and now Michelle's gonna be judging me as a judge. If all else fails, I'm just gonna go, Michelle, you're right, and you look lovely today. And then just, I mean, Vanessa Williams, Leona Lewis, Michelle Visage. Come on, 3 beautiful drag queens. So I'm glad that they're diversifying up by having a woman. You really need to like own every room, but be really nice, and you have to have nice hair. It's good to have sort of like a visible clavicle. There is a special secret to doing well, and to quote Miss Alyssa Edwards, who, rest her soul, she said, before you sell it, you gotta buy it yourself. Which means like you have to make them believe it. That's the key. I mean, that's the whole key. You don't even have to be, good. Do what I did.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams. I'm a singer, an actress, a dancer, a producer, designer, a mother, and I can't wait to meet the queens. What I'm looking for in this competition of the queens is star quality, musicality, phrasing, pitch, breath support, and true talent. And besides talent, you've got to have that it factor, the queen factor, and that's gonna be the final straw. The advice that I would give to the queens that are singing live, because there is no lip syncing in this contest, is breath support. Because when you're nervous, of course you contract all of your diaphragm muscles and you don't get a chance to open up your channel. So stay grounded. Remember why you're here and the fact that you're here because you're great, and just let it come. And that's my biggest tip. The first time I performed for the biggest international crowd was singing at the Oscars in 1996. I recorded the theme song to the movie Pocahontas by Disney, and it was called Colors of the Wind. And we were going live from Los Angeles worldwide. And that was scary because I had a revolving staircase that I had to walk up on in a gorgeous gown, make sure I hit my marks, of course, hit my notes. And there were dancers and aerialists all over the place, but it worked out perfectly and didn't miss a beat. And it was extraordinary because not only did the performance go perfectly that night, but the show won an Academy Award and I was acknowledged, so it doesn't get better than that. What's gonna set Queen of the Universe apart from other competition shows is not only is it worldwide talent, but it is so relevant and so hot and touching a nerve that is on fire. I think the drag world is being acknowledged and recognized, and I'm really excited to be able to be a part of this amazing wave. The kind of judge I will be for Queen of the Universe is fair, honest, a bit frank, but encouraging. Every time you open your mouth as a singer, you take a chance. You never know what the conditions are going to be like, whether it's humid or dry, whether you need to grab some water, whether you're going to cough, whether you're going to hit your note, are you warmed up enough? So it's always the if factor because you never know how well it's going to go. I just give my advice to the queens, you have to be courageous and go for it. And we're here to hear the mistakes because within every mistake, there's an opportunity to learn and get better. The qualities, or some of the qualities that you must possess to rise to the level of stardom are being courageous. You can't be safe. You have to take chances in life, but also with your instrument and your art. And also practice. The one thing that you have to remember is, I know everyone's worried about, do I have a sound? Am I unique? How am I going to be able to sound different than everyone else? And copying somebody else's sound, trying to mimic someone else's tone, you have to sound like yourself. So that doesn't mean smoking a pack of cigarettes to get a raspy voice. It means being the best that you can be, because every voice sounds different and every trick is different for what you can do and your capability for your voice. So relax, be yourself, and we want to hear you.
Hi, I'm Graham Norton. I'm the host of Queen of the Universe. These queens have gone global. I think to be host, you need no obvious skills. I think that's really the only quality you require is to be not very good at anything. Being part of Drag Race UK as maybe part of this family, I'm such a fan of drag. And so to see what they do without lip syncing is just going to be sensational. Look, with these judges, we've got it covered. Whatever sort of singing you're doing, they're there. People think I don't like Michelle, and people think she doesn't like me. They might be right. Well, I think what's interesting about these singers is they're not wannabes. They're all somebodies. They're all really successful in their own worlds. Hold on to that. Hold on to how great they are, and that's why they're here. My singing abilities are zero. I mean, really, really poor. And I say that as someone who starred in a West End musical. I think what's interesting about this show is what drag brings to everything. It elevates everything and heightens everything. If there were tears in another singing competition, there will be hysteria here. If there was great vocals somewhere else, there will be just mind-boggling vocals here. Something about it just elevates and lifts every single thing. I mean, it's going to be interesting because presumably in their own worlds, all of these queens stand out. You know, they're all 7 feet tall, got wigs, they've got amazing voices. So to bring them together is going to be really interesting. And to see what gives any of them the edge, I don't know yet. Queen of the Universe premieres December 2nd on Paramount+.
Welcome to Queen of the Universe.
From executive producer RuPaul, 14 global drag superstars.
G'day.
Namaste.
All live vocals.
Absolutely no lip syncing.
They'll represent their countries
Denmark,
China,
Brazil.
and compete for the crown.
Keep calm and sing on.
I'm gonna win this crown for Mexico.
Let the drag extravaganza begin!